I am Chris Gaylor.
And I'm Amber Fossil-Kitchen-Castley, and today we're back again with you guys with Better Call Saul!
Season 2,
Episode 8.
Yes. FIFI. FIFI? 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 I don't know. Anyway, last episode was the inflatable episode where Jimmy managed to quit, get fired, and keep his bonus. He proposed to go into business with Kim. She said no at first, but
she make him unafraid cannot refuse!
yeah, Wexler and McGill. So
basically they're gonna share the same building and just help each other to pay the bills.
Exactly, but they're each gonna have their own practice. So it's like all the good things without the risks of working with Jimmy, because he did admit that he didn't want to change his ways. So.
He's a colorful lawyer.
Yeah, very. So I'm hoping to see the beginning of this partnership, sort of, you know. I want to see them succeed for a little bit because they deserve it. Especially Kim, after all the shit she's been through recently.
Yeah.
So,
I'm wondering how it's gonna end up with the Sandpiper trials. Because technically both firms lose two of their best lawyers inside.
Well,
I know that they still got good lawyers inside though, but Jimmy and Kim were really working hard.
They're still gonna work.
I'm
pretty sure they're still gonna work the case. It's not gonna change a lot, except that Jimmy was really good at getting all these new customers, and he won't be there anymore to do that. But let them fail or let them succeed, but with a lesser amount of customers that they would have with Jimmy, you know. Anyway, so without further ado, let's jump in episode 8. Fifi, Fi-Fi, Fifi, I don't know. And let's see what happens.
Someone who wants to cross the border with drugs?
Maybe. Still the same.
Love the music.
And it's one shot so far. I love when they do that. It reminds me of a French-Canadian movie, Camping Sauvage, with the biker gang.
Yeah, oh yeah.
We're gonna start walking in slow motion. Still one shot. Nowadays, everyone does that, but I still find it really cool.
It is cool, technically.
It takes a lot of preparation. It's stressful. Twinkies! Or not. No.
Since when did you see a Twinkie with a
Well,
stick in it?
I didn't know there was a stick first. I kind of want to see what passed.
Ooh.
Okay. The lengths people will go to, though.
So, you're going with Schweigert and Coakley?
No.
I'm sorry? I heard. Through the grapevine.
I'm not going to another firm. I'm starting my own. I figured I'd try giving it a go as a solo practitioner.
Where she's appreciated.
Well, the week Jimmy exits Davis in Maine, you decide to leave us? That can't just be happenstance.
It's not.
He takes it well.
Yeah.
To tell you the truth, I'm kind of envious.
Really? Why?
Something about a fresh start. I thought long and hard about hanging up my own shingle.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Dad talked me out of it. Wanted me to join the ranks here, throw another H in the firm's logo.
Oh, so that's where the other H comes in.
Things work out the way they're supposed to, I guess.
I mean, he is the boss of a huge company,
I want you to know
law firm.
that I always pushed you harder because I knew that I could expect more from you.
Yeah, but previously...
Good luck to you.
Well, I mean, I'm okay with this farewell.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'm too, technically, yeah.
As long as he doesn't throw, like, sticks in her wheels and stuff. Just don't stop her now.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
He was calling them.
Hi, Paige. It's Kim. Yeah, hi. Just
Like Jimmy
checking
said.
that we're still on for lunch on Monday. Great.
Going solo, stealing the client.
Well,
Jimmy warned her.
She called him.
I mean, right after she left, that's what Howard was saying. Like he was making calls. So
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice place.
Perfect timing. I was just getting the tour. Kim, this is Steve. Hi. Steve's the agent for the place.
Kim, nice to meet you. Hi, Kim.
What do you think?
I think it's a dentist's office.
2 offices for 2 dentists, each the exact same size with a mirrored layout. But
renovated.
A bit of fish up, but it's still a great place nonetheless.
Egalitarianism.
oh, also soundproof walls. What with the drilling and the paint and the whatnot,
That's
and
cool.
the location. I mean, holy crap! I think Kim.
Yeah, it's great. Soundproofing.
Hey, Steve. Do you mind if we
What's
just?
going on?
Please, I'll step outside and make some phone calls. You'll take all the time you need.
It's a huge step. There's a lot of work
Yeah,
to
I'm wondering
do.
if she got the client.
Mesa Verde said no.
Maybe they said yes and she's stressed out. They said yes.
No,
they said yes. I mean, she's the one who got them in HHM in the first place.
Signals here. I'm guessing you've already had to suffer through Howard's hard sell first time around, so... No, I'm here to put your minds at ease. Kim Wexler is indeed the right choice to handle Mesa Verde. She's the obvious choice. She's young, she's brilliant, she's going places.
But
Banking law needs to be exciting. It needs the next generation to come along and give it a big old kick in the seat
Where
of
are
the
you
pants.
going with that?
Really wake it up. Let me tell you how boring I am. I read FEC and ISO reports for entertainment. The
it's
rules
reverse
change
psychology.
all the time. And everything that's happened with
It
Enron
is.
and WorldCom. When you've specialized in this kind of work for decades on end, you tend to get kind of stale. You get stale. You forget about things like, the Community Reinvestment Act. Any bank such as Mesa Verde looking to open a de novo branch is definitely going to need to show a healthy portfolio of CRA compliance.
I see what he's doing.
Duh. Obviously. You guys have all that covered, I'm sure.
I'm a bit late to catch up. Can you let me up, please?
Okay, basically what he's doing is telling them through... He's saying, oh, Kim is the better choice, because we're not going to pay attention to this. But he's telling them everything they have to look at, everything they need to pay attention to. He's making sure they know he's aware of what they need to do.
Okay.
And it's something that Kim might not have discussed with them, so they might be afraid that Kim might not be...
Aware of that.
Yeah.
But no matter how talented one individual may be, the needs of Mesa Verde are too big to handle alone. I wouldn't handle your coming expansion alone. Which is why you should consider, once again, enlisting a team of professionals.
He painted a picture of the work to be done.
Anytime. We are there
And he
for you.
scared them. That was reverse psychology.
Oh.
Chuck, that. That was amazing. You were fantastic. True.
I have to say it was great. What he did, that's brilliant. But I'm...
We really appreciate it. The Major
He's gonna make another commercial.
Only in town for one more day, so meet Fifi, the world's last
Ah.
airworthy B-29 super fortress.
Roll credits.
Fifi.
She's based in Texas. She's here for a quick visit, just kind of a morale builder for the airmen.
Isn't she a beauty, Fudge? Just like the one you used to fly.
Fudge. Yep. Major
Ah,
Theodore
recognize that
Fudge
actor.
Talbot.
From Roswell?
Don't look at Michael.
I gotta say,
It is him!
Talbot, it's a privilege. So thank you for your service.
Doing okay? You need some water? Yes, sir.
I can run back to the office, get him a bottle.
You could, Fudge. The captain's gonna run back to his office, get you some water, okay, sir?
camera! Take the camera! They aren't? Okay.
Don't say anything. Go stand by the front. Okay, good. You've got red, white, and blue coursing through your veins. Look up!
He'd be a kick-ass director.
Shit. What? Okay, just keep rolling. Tights, wide. Just get me some good angles. Okay, all right, back to one. Back to one. But, okay, here's what you're gonna do. Wrap
They're
him in
coming
space
back.
blanket.
Oh,
He's already
fudge.
up. Wrap him in a second one. Make him some tea, or just better, heat some chicken broth. Just let it simmer. Don't make it boil. That's it. Chuck will be fine.
Turn around.
Oh, I gotta go. Rhubarb. Rhubarb.
Rhubarb.
It's a signal. Get him in the chair.
Would you mind if the guys and I took a picture with you? It would mean a lot to us.
Yeah, pictures. He loves pictures. Here, give me the camera.
Here's your water.
Thank you so much. Okay.
It's so bad. Oh.
What?
I lost me severely.
What?
I had him. Paige said they went over there this afternoon for some kind of courtesy meeting, or so she thought, and Kevin got his head turned.
By Howard?
No,
Chuck.
Chuck.
It's one customer. Just keep going.
It was a huge customer,
I know,
though.
but
Jimmy.
the risks are high, but that's what they wanted. I'm still rooting for them. Same truck.
What are they doing?
He's been taking notes, just keeping an eye on their schedule. I think he's trying to guess how their business works. Why, though, I don't know yet.
I did everything you said, but he's not getting any better. You did good, Ernie. Thanks. Why don't you go home and get some sleep? I'll take over.
The line between professional and personal is... It's always there, you know, but... Don't do anything, buddy. This was supposed to be personal.
Hey, how's it going? I need an X-Acto knife, a ruler, wood, please. Hammer mill premium paper, 20-pound, 1 ream, and a glue stick. Oh, and point me to your best copier.
Kim needed to do this her own way, though. He wants to help, but that's not what they agreed for. Oh. And I kind of hate that he's taking advantage of his brother's illness for this.
Been a stranger week with the stuff you didn't do and the people that you meet and
Buddy.
and a name that she goes under. I guess there's plenty worse place to be. So why don't you do it? Yeah, why don't you do it?
It's incredible though how he's really motivated for this, but this is bad. Oh shit. It's good though. Holy shit.
So why don't you do it? Yeah, why don't you do it? Why don't you do it? Why don't you do it?
Have them make mistakes so they go back to Kim. I know why he's doing it, but
Shh, don't let her know that you did it, please.
what do you
If you want to scam people, do it right.
She could probably guess.
Yeah.
Although, I mean, they could
Sometimes.
say that because of his condition, that's why he made so many mistakes.
Maybe.
Thanks for staying with me. I know we have our issues, but if things were reversed, I hope you know that I would do the same for you.
I don't know.
Would you though? I'm doubting their honesty on that. I hope you're honest though. I really do not approve what Jimmy did with the files.
That's the
If
problem.
after that though they go back to Kim and she's doing her own with our customer, good for her. Oh, I know what he's doing. You know the rope that you throw in on the street? That the fire, their tires gone flat?
Yeah.
But not you. You had to marry me, spoil everything.
Oh, we won't see it this episode. Jesus. No. Okay. But I'm waiting for this. Next episode, they better do this.
Two huge things happened during that episode. Mike's plan for Salamanca's family. I don't know what he's planning to do, but that's gonna be big for sure.
There's something like, it's a huge company, not a company, but it's a huge operation that's going on, because I mean they need to fool a lot of people in order to do their business. It's a lot of people working on this. It's a lot of risks, and you throw in Mike, you know things are gonna go to shit. It's gonna blow up in their faces.
Maybe he's gonna try to shut down the truck.
Take the merchandise? No, what they're, I don't know. I'm still not sure why he's doing it. I know why he's doing it. He's doing it because there's still a chance that they're gonna go after his family, so he needs to protect himself and his granddaughter and his daughter-in-law.
Yeah.
But what does he hope to accomplish here? That's what I don't know. He obviously wants to stop the truck. We saw where they stop on the road in order to get the gun and put the sticks in the ground. We know where they usually stop. Then we know where he goes into the restaurant. He was taking notes of the time where he would go get to the restaurant, and then he would follow them to the place where they park and stuff. So he knows everything about their little company.
The schedule, yeah.
Yeah, I'm still not sure why he's doing this. Like, what's gonna happen next episode? I'm waiting for this, and I'm really excited for this because every time
to have some leverage on them so that they don't rob his family.
Maybe every time Mike prepares something, because even when he's surprised, he can do some crazy shit. Like when they got to his home, he prepared the mat, so that was great. But after that was all him in action, just improvising, and that was pretty cool. But when he actually prepares a plan, it always blows my mind. So I'm ready for this. Now Chuck and Jimmy.
It's resourceful, yeah.
Yeah.
It's so hard, guys, because we want for our characters to be successful. I want for Kim to be successful, for her to be happy and to do great things with our idea to go on our own and our customers. I want Jimmy to just
do his thing.
Success in what he's trying to do. I do not approve of what he did.
He's basically helping Kim by using his own methods, but that goes against what he promised her, that she was going to do this on her own. And and she did say to him this very same episode that she needed to do this her own way.
So you need to just shut up about it, dude, and never tell her what you just did.
And I mean, I know that in this world, between law firms, it's important to keep your customers, and they're going to fight over clients because they're bringing in a lot of money, and if they succeed in their case, that's gonna give them all the rewards. People are gonna look at them and be like, "Oh, these guys are winners," so it's great. But then stealing customers and stuff, that happens between firms.
And the thing is that a mistake like that, just like confusing numbers, it's an easy mistake and it's believable. And I think that the worst thing in that situation is just he used Chuck's condition against him to do his trick. It's not that he went after Howard in his own office and just tried to...
That's the thing.
Take the files.
Like I said, stealing customers is something that happens. It's just the way it's done that's dishonest here. Because Chuck going in and, winning back a Mesa Verde, right? Mesa Verde? Winning them back through speech. That was badass. That was great. That was sad for Kim. That's like, it's mean in a way, because if you look beyond what he did, you can ask yourself, why did he do it? Did he do it just because they don't want to lose a customer? Maybe. But maybe there's also a part of him that did it because he could not accept the idea that Jimmy and Kim would go working on their own and they would win, you know? And maybe he's not even conscious of why he's doing that, but
yeah, so there's a thing that you're not aware of.
Yeah, but there's a part of him that resents Jimmy for his success, and to know that he went in, he partnered up with Kim, and right away they got the huge customer. Maybe that pissed him off. That's what pushed him, I think, deep down to go. What he did though, the speech, that was reverse psychology. Just it wasn't manipulation per se, but it's just laying down the facts and saying like, you're gonna need this, and this, and just making them realize the amount of work they were gonna face, and just making them come to the realization on their own that Kim might not be able to do it on alone. So that was great how he did it, which is why I'm like, he did it in a respectable way, and Jimmy did not, because he did the same, winning back the customer, but the way Jimmy did it was dishonest. And like I said, using his condition.
In a show when scheming and drug dealing and crimes is just a usual.
Well, not for these guys, they're lawyers.
What do you know about that?
I think
I would have preferred for Jimmy to try to do a scam on Howard. It's a scheme on Howard and his own office, than using Chuck's condition, because Chuck couldn't defend himself, and it wasn't a worthy
he's never
opponent,
gonna know.
maybe
He's never gonna know.
Yeah, but that's a shitty scheme.
Yes, and that's why I'm thinking. I was thinking during the scene, like, there's a line between professional and personal, yeah, and this line blurs a lot when it comes to Chuck and Jimmy all the time. Even Howard and Kim sometimes, like that line kind of gets blurry and they cross over. Like Jimmy doing this, it's not only because he wants to help Kim as a partner, it's because he wants to help her as a friend, and because right now he's convinced that Chuck is trying to sabotage him every way he can, you know?
But with all the issues that they got between both of them, that's not far-fetched to think of.
They should not,
but
they
the line
do.
with professional work and personal needs to be separate at all time.
They do it, but they should not let their personal fights and grudges just direct them in their professional work. Like, Chuck should not use what he resents when it comes to Jimmy. Like, what he hates about Jimmy change his way of thinking when it comes to professional things.
Though, we're so sure that that's the main reason for what he's doing, but maybe it isn't.
I'm not saying I'm sure. I'm saying that there's a good chance that deep down that's pushing him. His view of Jimmy has been changed for years, and he's been manipulated. He's been lied to a lot, and now it's just really hard for him to let go of that. And there's also the part of him that resents the fact that even though he's worked so hard all these years to get where he is, Jimmy can do half the work, and he's being dishonest, and he's being just a schemer, and he gets just as much praise and stuff. Everyone smiles at Jimmy. It's almost like everything always succeeds. He succeeds all the time. Like, that's how Chuck sees it. Jimmy succeeds by doing nothing, and he resents that. He's good with people.
I wouldn't say nothing.
I know that he's not doing nothing, but Chuck sees it as, oh, you do almost nothing. You go to a college no one has ever heard of online, and you just smile and do your trick, and people just fall into your lap and they follow you. And he hates that because he's not like that. He's a guy that works hard for what he's earning, and it's okay, but his grudge against his brother is, I think it's twisting his idea of how Jimmy should work as a lawyer. And same thing with Jimmy. Jimmy's grudge against his brother and his pain because he's been betrayed by him is also twisting his view, because, like you said, we don't know if Chuck's anger at Jimmy is what is pushing him to do this, but Jimmy's convinced.
For that difficult situation, though, I can understand why Chuck wanted to fight for is that this huge customer. Like, Jimmy stole one of his best lawyer, Kim Wexler.
He didn't steal anything.
Kinda. A huge coincidence? I think not. So he stole one of his best lawyer, and he's trying to steal another huge customer, so he's gonna fight for it. That I can understand that.
I just hate
that's not pitiful to do
I just hate that they are blurring the line between professional work and personal matters. Their grudge is just destroying everything.
For that case, I think that the one who crossed the line
Jimmy.
most was Jimmy, not Chuck. I'm
But
not
I mean-
angry at Chuck for what he's doing. I can understand why he did it.
But it's not coming from nothing, though. We also know that the reason why Jimmy is so mean towards his brother right now is because he was betrayed and lied to for so many years. So, I being in Jimmy's shoes, I would also have a hard time trusting my brother. Like, I would also think that, oh, you're trying to sabotage me. That's probably just because he's a lawyer.
But-
No, that's because you hate my guts, because you want to see me fail. After everything he's been through, everything he's heard, and everything he's been, he's learned about Chuck, I'm not surprised that every time Chuck does something that goes against him, his reaction is, well, you're doing this because you want to see me fail.
But that's Jimmy's perception of what Chuck is doing.
I know, I'm not arguing about this. I'm talking about both their ways of seeing the situation, and it's breaking my heart because they are brothers and they should not let that destroy their relationship. Having Chuck say that I would do the same thing for you, and having us doubt that, and knowing that Jimmy is doubting it also, you're like, yeah. It's really sad. Anyway. We'll have to see how it goes with Mesa Verde, because we know that Chuck is gonna mess up. He's gonna work with wrong data, and eventually Mesa Verde is gonna pay the price for that, and they might go back to Kim. But if Kim ever learns about this,
Yeah, so shut up about it.
oh, he's not gonna say
a word.
He's not gonna say. But how much is it gonna take for her to realize?
Well, Jimmy's a huge mouth, so maybe he's gonna say something without.
Oh no, he's
thinking
not
of it.
dumb. He's not gonna say, but she might piece everything together. Doesn't take much. Like, Chuck doesn't make mistakes like that. And oh, surprise, surprise, he starts making mistakes right after they lost. I don't know.
Shit happens. Sorry.
We'll have to see next episode. I'm hoping to see Mike's plan more actually. Like, next episode, give us more Mike. I'm for this. So,
Alright.
yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next one right away, it's already on Patreon. The link is in the description.
Yeah, so don't forget to click down below if you want to watch it now, or wait for the next one to be up on YouTube, guys.
Yeah.
So see you then.
Bye.